Hello traders, good morning all. Risk disclaimer, all information on this video is for educational purpose only and is not intended to provide any financial advice. Any statement regarding profits or income expressed or okay, you shorted here, you keep a stop loss here above this, okay, thinking previous resistance zone reacted, so I am keeping a stop loss here. What will happen? They will try to hunt your stop loss. Most of the short traders had given their stop losses here. So if it is a short, let's say now let's say this, okay, market open below yesterday's low and keeps going down, okay, and a trend day down forms and closes below 10k, let's say, or 10,100, okay, let's say market closes below this, okay, today. So then I can conclude shorts are entered the system, okay, the higher time frame had shifted to shorts. Now on the next pullback to this resistance, I will look for shorting opportunity like this. As of now I am taking this as longs booking their profits. That doesn't mean a profit booking on longs doesn't mean a short to me, okay. So that is the thin difference between where people make mistake. So you need to identify what is a long, what is a fresh short, what is a short covering, and what is a fresh long move or fresh short move. So you need to differentiate all this four. Once you start differentiating, then your trading game would be on different league. So that is what happened today. There was no big opportunity here, okay. There was no big opportunity here except some sort of call writing and put writing. I don't see any opportunity here. I am talking on a conservative angle. Yeah, if you are an aggressive trader, you could have shorted here, you could have covered here, you could have shorted, went long here, you could have covered here, okay. But seeing is easy. On real time, timing those moves will be very tough, okay. Same with Bank Nifty as well. So it also acted on previous supply zone. This was the previous supply zone on Bank Nifty, okay. It went above that, okay. This spike, okay, this spike here, this spike here, sorry, this spike here, and it shifted low and strongly rejected, okay. Again it went up, cleaned the stop losses, again it pushed down. So this kind of auction will happen during profit booking time. A fresh short, okay, if the context is bearish, a short doesn't make these kind of auction, okay. Those auctions will be very different. So you need to identify those auctions as well. Okay, for today, again, till we don't break 10,100, market remains bullish, okay. The larger time frame context, okay, until unless we don't close below 10,100, the larger time frame context remains bullish, okay. So you need to watch this zone, okay. 20,220 to 25 zone, I will be watching keenly how price reacts here, okay. In case if 10,000 if we get a gap down and 10,200 breaks, okay, I will be shorting on pullback looking for 10,160 and 150 zone, okay, as a target. If this gets broken with momentum, then we might test 10,100 as well, okay. That is my first plan. Second plan is, if we open somewhere closer to 10,275 or 280, if it scales down, okay, if this holds 10,225 zone, okay, if it goes back about 10,275 on pullback, I will be buying looking for 10,300 or even 10,350 this time, okay. So that is my second long plan. Third plan, I will be watching how this 10,375 goes, okay, on higher side. If 10,375 goes and takes 10,400 on pullback, I will be buying looking for 10,440 and 10,480, okay. But I will be watching this first two plans, okay, one for long and one for short, because as of now world markets are not looking that much great. So either we might open somewhere here or we might open somewhere here. So on both cases, 10,220 zone is a key level to watch on downside, okay, on Nifty. On Bank Nifty, the same case, I will be watching how price reacts around 10,300 zone, okay, and 290. So if price holds this mark, okay, and goes about 21,400 mark, okay. So on pullback, I will be looking to buy looking for 21,600 or even 21,700, okay. In case if it opens flat here around 21,600 and if it keeps going down, and again I will be watching this zone only. So on both cases, 21,300 remains a key level. 21,290 remains a key level. So I'll be watching how bulls take a guard, how bulls respond to these levels, and if bulls respond strongly, okay, I will be a buyer with low risk. My stop loss would be somewhere closer to 21,250 or 275 on this launch. I will be looking for these as a target, or even 22,000 again, okay. But any strong bullish move on Bank Nifty likely to happen above yesterday's high only, okay, which is 22,200. This need to take marginally higher, okay. If any momentum moves take this, then bulls can come strongly. On lower side, as I mentioned yesterday itself, we are going to play this 1,000 point range. So 21,000 need to breached, okay. So on lower side, 21,100 and 300. On call side, it is closer to 10,600 and 800 mark, okay. And that is where the highest. So see the wideness here, okay. So basically that suggests me, there could be a good volatility. So that's what it suggests the OI front, okay. So next 3 days it is going to be fun for sure. Good trading opportunities likely to happen. So just use it, okay. And a lot of people asking me, why you are not giving trade ideas or this thing. See, I'm not here to give you trade ideas. I want you to think how to trade like me, okay. Because giving an idea, I will make everyone a lazy trader, okay. Just take the trade and go away, make money or lose money. That is not the case. But I want you people to understand the process behind that. So that way you can understand a lot of things and make a lot of things, okay. So time to time I will give trades what I take, but don't expect me every day and every time to. Someone also asked, the Telegram channel you are not updating. See, it is not any kind of call service or this thing. Yeah, if I want to do some sort of professional service, then that is different case. But at least first understand from these videos how to think, because what you learn, okay, out of those free YouTube videos or this thing, it doesn't seriously make money. I mean, like, what I mean to say is, until unless you don't put a effort, just by watching the videos you can't make money. And trading is not what you think, like kind of just price analysis is enough. It's all in your mind. It's a mind game, okay. If everyone given the same system, if everyone gives the same trade, why there is a different result? Because every mind can't think the same. As I say, someone trade, everyone's need is different, and that's why they came to trade, and the results also will be different. But at least try to understand the game, how it's been placed, why a price moves. I mean, why and where the price move. What are the different sort of price moves here? Price is everything, and ultimately whatever analysis you do, price need to reflect. Price is the ultimate thing. What you see before the screen, that is the truth. We can have 100 kind of things, analysis, everything. If it is not made used to make money, or at least protect your money, then it's not a point to go over it. So that's it, guys. I mean, like, just why I put lot of quotes, because this is all like a decade of experience, where I lost money, where I made money, what are the good process. Even every day it's a new learning to me, okay. I want to learn something new every day. If I'm not good at option trading, I want to learn that. If I'm not good at option trading, I want to learn that. That doesn't mean I will take more risk there. What people do is, they learn something new, all of a sudden they go and take big risk over there. How you can do that? You need to know your age, and you need to take risk over that, not with something you are learning. That is why I say, you go for some classes, you see that guy is making big money. Once I attend this class, even for my class, even, okay, I don't entertain that. Understand the game, understand how I am doing it, think my way, then you will find your process, and that is where trade will come and work for you. So find where you are good at, narrow your focus only on that. That way you can win many traders out there, you can beat many traders out there. And I can boldly say, if you ask any traders to trade live, okay, the performance where they show in papers, not many can do that. Believe me, it is something different, guys, okay. So don't trust anything blindly out there, okay. Yeah, losses happen. If someone who never makes loss, okay, is not a trader. Out of 10 trades, even if I make 5 trades loss and 5 trades profit, if I'm net profit after 10 trades, that matters. But most of you think every trade I want to win, and every trade I want to see positive. So that kind of attitude will never make you a better trader. So just pack your bags, do some other job. If you're on that mindset, if you can think you can change your mindset, then stay in the game, else pack up. Because I can write and give, you are going to lose your money, okay. So learn the game, and then stay in the game, then you can make more, okay. With that rant, I am closing this episode. So catch you all on next episode. Yeah, a lot of people are asking what chart it is. It is Mira Charts. You can go and check www.miracharts.com, okay. It's a market profile chart, okay. You can contact the customer care support. You can just have a trial and see whether it makes sense. See, I never promote anything. So if you know, I never retweet or I never promote anyone's classes. I never promote anything. Even for my classes, I just announce it one day, and after that I won't keep on retweeting or let them join, because they need to trap the poor retails. They need to milk them out of it. I've been there, I seen that as a retail. Even now I am a retail guy. I don't say I'm a biggie or this thing, okay? But a kind of retail who understand the big game, okay? So that's it, guys. Sorry for taking too much of your time. So have a great day. Try to protect your capital. That should be your number one goal. Catch you on next episode. Bye. Take care.